Here we have one simple Power BI desktop file. It has only one table, and we want to export that table into CSV file. For that, in external tools, we have this button. We click on that button, a new window will open. Here we can write our DAX query. I'm just going to type evaluate sample table. And I'm going to add some letters that don't belong here. So when I click on make CSV, I'm going to get message that there is some error, something is wrong. So these letters has to be deleted. Now we have correct DAX query. So when I click on make CSV, it will create our CSV file. Now the question is how to create this external tool. First we have to create one JSON file. The JSON file describes this button and what this button do. Here we have three external tools, and here we have three JSON files. For each button one JSON file, they're all placed on the same address, and this is our file. All file names have to end with pbitool.json, and this is how this file look like. It has these elements, and first element is version. Version is just 1.0. That is the version of this file. Second element is text below the button. Third element is some description. Fourth element is full path to Python executive file, and we have to use backslashes, and we have to make them double. Also, we are using W version of Python executive file and of a script. This is full path to Python script. And this is because when we open that window, if we don't use a W version of Python, we are going to get that black command prompt window behind this one in the background, and we don't want that to happen, so we are using this W version. Now if this full path has some space, that is not a problem. So if we have space here, it won't be a problem. But this next element is full path to Python script. Now if we have some space here, that is a problem, and in that case we have to use quotes around this full path, and that quote has to be escaped. So we have left quote, and this will be right quote. So if we have spaces, we will need these quotes, but we don't have any space. And this script will be called with two arguments, this one and this one. These arguments will be provided by Power BI Desktop in the runtime. First argument will provide database address, and second argument will provide database name. Last element is actually icon that is used for a button. This icon is presented in base64 encoding, and this is textual presentation of an icon. This base64 encoding is always using same prefix, and then we have all of these letters. These letters actually present pixels of our image, and the easiest way to create these letters is to use some tool. For example, there is this website where we can just choose our icon. When I click on encode PNG to base64, we are going to get all of those letters here, and we can just copy them in our JSON file. When we open our Power BI Desktop file, we are going to get this button here. When we click on this button, our Python script will be called, and this is our Python script. It has two main parts. Part below is for creation of that window. First we create a base window, then we create a text box control, and at the end we create that button. When we click on button, this export data function will be called, and this function is in the upper part of a script. This first part is about connection string, so we have to make connection string in order to connect our script to Power BI Desktop. This port number will change every time Power BI Desktop is open, so we have to create that connection string dynamically. We are using this syntax, and this is Python syntax for reading first argument that is sent to this script. So this argument will be actually provided to our script by this syntax, and we are always going to get correct connection string. Then we just have to execute our DAX query and to get our data. Now our data will have column names in the pattern table name bracket, column name brackets. We want just clean column names, so we are using regex to clean our column names. At the end, we are going to create a full path to our CSV file. That CSV file will always have this name and it will be placed on the desktop. At the end, we just write to that file and we close the window. If there is some mistake here, we are going to show a user that something is wrong.